So she explained it all to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 charges. The first 2 being the ones that are important. I guess there's 4 charges. 2 little ones and 2 felonies. And the felonies are going to land him in a lot of trouble. As it is, he has to give them his DNA. And, so, which isn't a big deal, really. I mean, as long as you never do anything wrong, it doesn't matter. But, she said she's doing her job, and, you know, they've actually got, like, an investigator who is investigating to try to prove that Devin's redeemable. I told her about the fact that he got nominated and, you know, he won the award for this school for being junior leader of America. And she's like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, everyone always loved Devin. And, you know, so she's like, that's good to know, because then that proves that he can be redeemed. And that because if he gets the felonies, they're going to ruin him. It'll affect what schools he'd go to, but he doesn't really want to go to any school. He just wants to go to a trade school. You know, so that may not be a big deal. But it affects, you know, other stuff, like, you know, he couldn't vote and he couldn't hunt and, you know, all that, you know, stuff. So she's trying not to get any of those. They're trying to talk some of them down and then get the smaller ones gone. Like, dismissed. So, it sounds like she's doing a good job. And, like, I feel comfortable, I feel better. Devin said he feels relieved. And Cole doesn't know they're looking for him. The docket that we didn't see it, but the docket isn't just for Devin, it's for Cole.
It's basically for both of them.
It's for both of them. But they're charging Cole as an adult.
Well, he pretty much was at the time.
Right. Right, he pretty much was at the time. So but Cole doesn't know it. Apparently the cops showed up the other day, and Cole answered, you know, the buzzer or whatever, and they told him they were looking for him, and they were like, he's not here, you know, playing fucking games with cops. And then he said, oh, that's probably because of the Byerly thing, so he has no idea this is coming. He might end up blaming Devin. So, that makes me feel better. I feel like a lot of weight was kind of lifted. So, it's our day. Are you going to do what you did last week and play video games all day and then feel bad?
I haven't played video games all day, babe. This is the first time I've been on here.
Well, because you were sleeping.
No, I was awake. I slept for like 3 hours.
Sleeping. But then I was sleeping.
Right, I'm just saying.
No, I'm not accusing you of anything. It was a question.
I'm just saying
But I'm not accusing you.
I'm not getting defensive.
God,
no, I'm not. I'm just saying, this is the first I've played.
Well, you don't need to say that if, you know, if you're not going to play video games all day. It's just a question. Like, God. Like, it doesn't mean I'm accusing you of doing anything. It's a question. Devin was talking about, he was explaining dark days or dark light or something to me. I didn't realize it was all like that. You know, I would be willing to give them my DNA if they can prove to these black fuckers that my family was right next to them when all this shit was going down, because we were poor as fuck too. Always have been, always will be. Thank you very much. Can you treat me like you should? Acting like I'm one of those white people. I ain't one of those white people. Stupid shit. I know, my mom was homeless when she was pregnant with me in 1978. Homeless as a hippie, doing drugs in 1978. Man, that's as poor as you can get. But she used to do meth, but they called it meth. Short for mescaline or something. They'd add colors to it, purple meth.
Yeah.
You know, because... You know, it's the same things they do with pot nowadays. You know. Is there a pot strain called Locomotive?
I don't think so.
Oh, that would be a good one. You break it up, it makes the word sound completely different, doesn't it? Well, you have crazy motive. Must be the word of the day, motive. That's the motive and the opportunity. Yeah, I'm really impressed. Not bad for a public defender. Everyone's always like, those guys suck. I guess what, those guys had to stop sucking at some point, yeah? Otherwise, it's like, we can't really do anything with it. I found the black hole of our laundry.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Remember, 6 months ago when we moved the table and we told Kelsey to, do something about the clothes? Well, she mixed the clothes that had been washed that we had been wearing in some of these bags of clothes that were supposed to go through, throw, or donate, right? Mm-hmm. Or donate or try to sell or whatever. So there was stuff I couldn't find that were in these bags underneath the table, which is why we never found our shit. I found a bunch of your fucking socks. I found a bunch of my fucking clothes. Like, clothes I would have liked to have worn. Like, that drives me crazy. Like, if I have a big closet, it's because I like to wear a lot of clothes. Because I like clothes, okay? So you deny me my clothes, I don't know, I'm not okay with that. Like, I didn't know it was like that. Like, I'm not mad at her, but, like, we've got to go through all that stuff and find, and I found a bunch of Devin stuff that he hasn't been able to wear, and, like, just tons of stuff. So, I was thinking of doing a clothes thing. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start, because all the clothes down there is clothes I have worn because I washed it. So that means I've worn it. So those automatically stay. Then I'm going to go through these clothes and see what I'm keeping of these clothes that's like on the floor. And then I'm going to go through the really, really stuff.
I think you need to make her do shit. Because most of that shit is hers, right?
Well, she's supposed to do that stuff. Yeah, I'm just talking about my part. I'm talking about what I'm doing. That's how she can get some money. She can get some money by going to that clothes, figure out what she can donate, take to Once Upon a Child or whatever, and she'll get some money. Like, Devin's always trying to get money. Oh, also, Devin wants to let us pawn his PlayStation so we can get the car fixed. Do you think we'd get enough from his PlayStation?
Probably. I'm not sure, but want to do that though.
Well, he says he doesn't really want the PlayStation. He wants the Nintendo 64 in his room. And he kind of wants to steal the downstairs TV. He like,
And he's down
well,
there
it was
and
so loud. I was afraid you were gonna wake up. And he started moving around in bed because I went in there to grab my noise canceling headphones. And so I was like, turn it down, turn it down. He's up there trying to turn it down. And he's like, Mom, do you know how hard it is to turn down this TV? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, thing popped up. He's like, I gotta wait for that to go down before I can even do anything, you know. And like he's complaining, and I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. You know, all that stuff. You know, there was January, December, and then March, and you know. The March thing, that was brutal. That was the one where the guy, like, traumatized Devin.
Yeah.
You know? Like, so that one, it needs to go away, for sure. And then, you know, the other ones were almost a year ago. That's how long it's taken them to process this. Devin isn't that kid. He was that kid for 3 months. You know? It's not fair. He made some bad choices. So she told him for sure he's got to go to school. He's got to do the schoolwork. He's got to get the good grades. You know, he has to do that because he has to show that, you know, that was just a glitch. The real him is smart and worth saving, you know?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go through the stuff in the closet at some point, see if I can find all of his certificates. You know, I kept all that shit. Huh, didn't I? Huh. Yeah, I kept all that shit. Well, I should have started on dinner because I'm hungry.
What are we having tonight?
I don't know. He was so mad. You should have seen his face. And I told him I put it on coal.
I heard it, babe. It was in the middle of me waking up.
Yeah.
That's why I went and talked to him about, you know,
Yeah,
what
but
was
you
going
didn't see the
on.
look on his face, is what I'm saying. Well, that's okay.
So I'm sure Cole will find. Will hear
Well,
him.
eventually the cops will catch up to him.
No,
and
but I'm
take
going
him
to say
in.
I'm sure Devin's going to tell Cole that they're looking for him.
He might.
You know, tell him that he talked to his lawyer and they said that, you know,
They were both charged.
that yeah, he's implicated in it also.
Dang, yeah. Well, I feel so relieved. But, guess what happened?
What?
My back is hurting. So, I had to start taking that Tylenol and ibuprofen, but I'm so glad I have it. I got my period.
Oh yeah?
For, like, the first time in, like, 3 months.
Bad timing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to get me some.
Yeah, I feel like my vagina gets a lot of air anyways, because I kind of always sit with my legs wide open. And I do wear cotton panties. It's when you wear silky panties. Yeah, I wear those to show off if I think I'm going to have sex. Or because I want to look like I could have sex. But most of the time I wear my cotton ones. They're getting kind of, I need to get some new cotton ones. Kelsey was telling me she needs new panties too. And I've been just ignoring all of it because, like, my mind hasn't been, like, I've been hearing and recording what y'all have been saying to me I haven't been really processing it. Now my brain is processing things that happened a couple of weeks ago. And so it's like, I'm going to tell her when she gets home, she's got to buy her own panties. And she's going to be like, what? We talked about this like 2 weeks ago. Yep. And I'm just telling you, because you should have known the answer was no, because I never said anything. But I'm definitely not buying your panties. But if you go through your clothes, all of it, and pick a donate, pick a throw, I mean, I'm serious. Bailey Cole Gunderson. What the fuck? Who is that? Bailey Cole Gunderson. Voter ID. Who in the hell is Bailey Cole Gunderson?
No idea.
You are now registered to vote. How do we have somebody else's registration? What the fuck that happened? So much for the ballot system thing they're trying to do. What's this? I don't like when mail stays unopened too long. It's only ever led to bad things. Okay, I'm starving. I owe somebody $76. No. PCOSA, Power 01K Profit Sharing Plan. Attached is a check representing a full withdrawal from your 401k account. Details are summarized below. Oh my fucking god! No way! Baby! I have a check for $76.
Nice.
It's been sitting here for like a week. Oh, the check, the date on the check is actually August 31st. August 31st. It's been here for a week. I initially had 145, but then they took out 50 because I accepted an administrative fee.
Wow, I won.
And then they took an Internal Revenue Service withholding.